Ofa kwaba.
Inshallah.
Bibi aboko de.
Bibi okay.
If you suboko. Ti yeda asese ye to nsafro putupuru pe na waba.
Inshallah.
Ayanan enafom se unka bi nhye na fe ye fra osebra waba fine. Na we de enche no ho kura no. Wadaroma. Ujidi se wate. Be want say yekum police ni wa chance major mahama den ya butu ni ase ase ekunkum no estrada eko watifia kwani mu chen ye mo sha ase Ghana na say na nete
David
na ye den ye beduru hayi.
Okay, Captain, me that's ni tifam say me ba studio is ba program such a kakra, but then I'm always happy to be home and also to be with you. Even though say it was a very short notice, but I'm ever ready when it's for the call. And I came because of the topic I already said you wanted to discuss. And this is a topic I've made mention and I've been speaking about it in two kind. I thought say it was on the right address. And he said Ghanaians na ain't taking notice of it. And yet na Ghana before it was not like that. And before, no, not the awareness was not there because there was no media platform and the news. We say it take time. Every do baby, na Ghana Kran, you can't go to studio. Now you need media houses. Say what they must start here. Even impediments at that time now. The obitima can the untiminka. And it is the awareness that was not there. But if you date it from the last 15 to 20 years, especially and notably from 2007, 2008 coming. And then preceding that was 1999, 2000, before President Kufuor Ebeba power. Okay, I say over 20-something women were murdered in Ghana. Yentima you be anchino. Yebinya will be so Kwanzaa. Also Nikumano under Jerry Rollins. Where does that Kwanzaa with jail and no jail? That story hangs in the balance. That was the beginning. But some of us
repeat here one of you.
May say Ghana, they come no ho. But the awareness, no, and I know because of the media homes.
That's right.
Name him notably in 1999, a year before, say President Rawlings Ibekono, Ghanaian women were killed. Emane be international issue.
That's right.
Dansuma Nkwan registered by 8 to 9 bodies. The system no was that Obadaha near the panty attorney home, excuse me, near the condom attorney home. Because see, Rawlings now krum keta, Adabraka, Glen Soho, bodies were distributed all over. Emani cretin to President Kufuor Bayano. Then we saw say a clamp down on society and Twitter. Name there was a person at Jerry's regime arrested and near friend one Kwanzaa. Self say one no ye.
That's right.
As to whether Kwanzaa is in Ghanaian jail
or not.
What happened to Kwanzaa's trial? Because at that time, no, some of us knew, and some of us had the discussions with Jerry about 3 years or 2 years before he passed on, that upon his security, he could not tell the baby cry, na ikumni friba. And then upon his security, he realized that he couldn't even get any family that came forward to claim says somebody were here there. And somehow, somewhere, no, I thought say that Kwanzaa was made to stand. And when I'm a journalist, I think the Ghana Prison Service should help Ghana to unravel this issue. Kwanzaa no demand now on them. Now, was it true that we had a Kwanzaa that went to jail over the murder of 1999 of over 23, 24 women? President Kufuor Bayano, that time it was a change and a new government. In Tinyama Ohio, Nemum leading to the end of President Kufuor's regime. President Mills and Abeti said, Yebinya the word contract killing, so Bekaya.
That's right.
Then I started. So from 2008, Ghana has recorded and registered unprecedented number of murder cases, killings. And I'm saying on record, whoever has anything contrary should bring it. Nigeria is in terms, in fact, in the size of the population. But numerical sense, average sense, you know, Ghana kum nipa every country in West Africa. Nigeria in terms of numbers, country no. But say country will kum nipa on daily basis. Ghana is number 1 in the whole of Africa.
The whole of Africa.
Ghana, South Africa, they are a crime beast. Any young country are all kuntokwa.
Okay.
Not a country that is at war, and that's all uprising, insurgency, al-Qaeda, or operations, IFA military operations, South Sudan, Eritrea, any Ethiopia, any those that is not what it is. Somalia, Somaliland, any Sudan,
okay.
Yeka normal individual single killings, unresolved and mysterious killings are what Attorney General Department said. So the one they documented on checking the records how many people have been killed. Are files sent by police and their common Attorney General for advice at MIA. Any number of murder cases are what Ghana judiciary services in the hands of court before court are unresolved. Any dear ones are African police have prepared docket for advice. Yen check it from 2008.
And it's a Ghana you communicate every day, chair or might be our Africa.
You can read on even on your Ghana web every day. Who's a knife? Namoja of one. Count Ema you kumomu out of stupid jealousy. Reasons will be out of jealousy or kumno. A form crowd there west with farmer who read it, farmer butchered wife, farmer butchered son, farmer butchered son. Many of them. What about a witchcraft related? Will be far banu a boa bruabianu or kumu krumha is part of it or before. Several of them. Now it becomes notable, it becomes prominent. Say soldier new share uniform, military share uniform, and then a story never. But indeed, you could say Obi could say nurse ni life our mankasim.
Okay.
Some of this that time can say the person in the on here won't me for the first time. Lo and behold, true to the word, try say check, they've done some before, but even with that, the investigation in Ghana, we lack and we are short of investigation processes. We know information gathering, but processing of information, that is the country's problem. In Ghana, we are kumwa, no one yakov free. Because a bad judiciary now, soldier near will create you, not only duty, police near will create your duty, not only OBS changing in the case of armed robbery, gunfire to gunfire. Ya chini we are, Timi chini we are. No police now, the Naban police station. Now I bet your docket is a suspect. Are you stupid? One way exchange. I'm a wakum police in what shoot to police in.
Oba also a suspect.
Oba now old police docket. Who could read their suspect? Now they are common attorney general. Now the common attorney general they are suspect. They are saying they wait for advice. So Ghana problem has to do with the judicial and the terminology, any investigation gathering as against the investigation processes by the police. Enti Kroman will be kumobi a unsuru. Because obi timi kumobi. Now I can't say I'm Yamani 2 days not settle with police cells or back quarter or senior no. Then we have lawyers, human rights activists, no matter court. But then we are going to compare countries upon countries. Why I may justify say Ghana kumni pecho baby. A country like Senegal, or one record or two, no more than 3 murder cases a year. Senegal, African country, no more than 2 to 3 murders a year. Senegal will become the longest time I'll be to Menyano. 10 hours, the person is arrested.
10 hours.
The longest.
Oh, Senegal.
Mongo first Senegalese embassy Musa Senegal will become take how many hours? The longest 10 hours, Yabacho. And your island is so. 10 hours. A case like Cote d'Ivoire, or a war reached. How many times and I bet it's a Cote d'Ivoire there is newspaper say as we kumwe or badi or beat him to a gun or to turn knife and then can't tell us a yim no they are shit a crime is that also not a murder nipa timi gange no ma police no makuno nipa timi gange no ma police station no ma lash womo nipa gange no ma society ni akuno. These are the prominent one because they are uniform men and women. But yanka the ones now, a city villages, any encline, if ye a tenant, landlord, a cum tenant, the person is subject to bail or a suspect. Meanwhile, we admit this one a year. Across board, until from 2008 dating back to today, no, Ghana police record. That's whom the Bible to her. Almost the profile of the murder cases in the country. Yes, good number of them, no because information processing. until they can process to find out. Oma yes see undocumented krum farms any nkofo fie any nipom kunkum basabasa no eno de eche nipa ni ira wa ira. Then let's go and pick your daily graphic. Times. Daily Guard umye pages and say missing. How many Ghanaians, especially the young girls between the ages of 16 up to 21 today, you can talk more than 2,000.
I'm missing.
Missing. The last time you saw her, she was wearing red and blue. Of course, red and blue, now for how many years? Obi may say Rhapsodies, a young girl, Jennifer, who went somehow, even in my school, my beauty school I had at the time. Okoira Rhapsodies. For one good man, Messi who no be kuno, our young girl of 21 will make to motorway. Up to today, Attorney General docket. And see, Captain, Nipa Ghana come on daily history of also your politics. We also fake and in a corrupt nation. Because if you are not faking her, you will not look at it say, Obin Kwadana come deno, na Obin Zika won't even find she will tutu from the shadow. We are fake people. Captain, Ghana for kum nipa ene ayekese obeko daily simono kofwe 2 3 4 free of charge. Obi timi create you no brandish in the air arrogantly. Why your audio, why your video, why ya chini we are why your suspect bail ni amane ko. Na murder cases are a war court. Kojo amount for deal with it no. How many of them on the day of arrest or admitted say or no? Now the person gets the time. The next 2-3 days, was Abaka say police forecast one can cry. If no aside implicate police account. Was I implicate police say, Omuka say, Yankasi Abuno. Because he abu nebesho on the body. Omka so one can cry. Obi timi jinaba catch as a prosecutor say, Omu say, only sikan one cast on the air and yon. Now your team judicial system. Now Ghana as a country, ye believe that kind of crime. Let's la Côte d'Ivoire. La Côte d'Ivoire obi din samone to bottom cry a chiwa. And ya police that do kojina court near charge and be monte this. No. What do? Police in the because suspect rampa we know one day and yes I am where the suspect and alleged no. I know didn't call before judge, you know judgment to not nakotum. In terms of fear or a fear of Burkina Beni ha kokosha rate of killings and kaminu mi no bia say Benin the voodooism no and konkra the kunkum nipa e de be year dro Benin or register 0 a year 0 a year. Togo onu krana or yeah make answer politically no krano or what that kind of or what security challenges because we knew opposition no how many times and what is it Togo yakum nipa. Then let's go to Gambia in the times e bi atwama omunya some few killings no Gambia register 0. Then let's go to a country Guinea Republic. Guinea ni kudi ta kra no anoma kra wankumbi bet wankumbi ho. Mali apart from the insurgents or Gao area when we come to Mali proper Malian wankum ni nua Malian Niger wankum ni nua Niger. The only thing that you see this sincere these two countries in West Africa, Ghana and the big sister and the big brother Nigeria. There was man. But if you bring the comparisons and you have to compare the two, Nigeria over 200 to 300 million population, so it's relative to certain crimes to be a cause.
Okay.
What about Yenya Christian Judicial Council, Ghana, pampered country of the West African region, Switzerland of West Africa, the religious body, the Israel and Mecca of West Africa, Jerusalem and Mecca, Jeddah of West Africa. Every day you kum nipa, every day you obi kum nipa arrogantly, with impunity and disrespect. Now, Sir Captain, there were 2 terms that is killing the Ghanaians. Jen Yankasa judicial ethics, any the moral justice. Say alleged and then suspect. About the issue. You timidina ho. Now police ni, call guide. What in the bank, nature, wada anaso jetu ni abefa ni yakum no na ne yonko police ni yakuchi akohant ni ache no oba no abetwe suspect na say ni para sa begina ka che se enye ono na yeye after 1 week na mo sa police ni e de na kwa akoto ye de say ni pa na ko nsanwam remand na officer oti ni baby innocently oti ni baby ono na say you should seek a prosecute your friends CID for no or the seek a kofa a prisoner
not the number court
or the number court. What kind of a joke is this? Now Ghana is not Colombia. Tamil rebels of Sri Lanka, Ghana is not like that. Nanka ha kronfono, may God forbid. Omi and Samania, or no prison or phone. They communicate with their people. Now police, you receiving the police CIDs. Charlie, I know Masamaya who. Oh, police for what you may be possible. Oh, Masamaya who cry just like that. Is that what we don't know or say deliberately? We don't care because one, Ghana government should tell me the insurance or Ghana police.
No, not one.
Now such a country, when insurance mano, on insurance a cover nere, on insurance a cover neba. Oh, we are ada wunu why a corporate na na ko promote to the sergeant.
Wunu. Oh. Okay. Who are you more true?
Why inspector do be wunu be chief inspector. Na ne across our struggle and stand here the entertainment saman. So the people now with this kind of character have nothing to do with say so I share uniform no kwa dey so penny die. O share uniform no kwa dey say ne ba so come middle class school. O share uniform no kwa dey one train no ma meche pension no abetra police headquarters abesan lie abegent abeje even common letter administrative process crime ubo police ni bi na woye ex commissioner woye deputy commissioner of police retired ukotu omo na hwe ni chair excuse me I'm emotional on this matter ukotu ni chair wati ene ne belt ene ne shirt wa worship country to the extent of deputy commissioner of police now obakọ na small boy sergeant bi ti ho small boy corporate bit they don't care about the oil in Ubiase or by common letter crowd that filing insurance and etc. Because there is no respect. And this one nina kahona ma se obi wu na se police ni o investigate na so onye do bia osuro nyame na se family and whoever the suspect the alleged and the suspect efa chira baba the corrupt justice system. And no when the case is also before court and also a problem how do you put on trial in the case scenario of the Mankasim case? What is uncle from the Iguso court?
I'm from a clerk as
yes, so Mamukum again is here.
Mema mi fini, clerk fini. I got to do 10 feet. Debbie, and do you fear any clerk fear and do 10 feet?
Could you
over?
These people go now, okay, so the old Jew and someone be an observant person and someone gate CID four or no for trotro ever fenipa edit traffic him edit handcuff a good suspect away murder double murder triple murder. Wakum ni patre no de na bansa wom no anya wom ka Black Maria na mfana ntema mfana nkwa owia na judge also ma possible onim de na bakonu say adjournment no de na tum no say hwehwe kwan epe ne yonko police no kura car oma ne left in such a country obi kum ni po obesu now brings to the issue of sojania Captain Mamam Kuno. Fine. Sure, how many years that it took, even the judgment? What for? Omudamu remand no edeno nya ho. Nipa no machuomu, my investigation. Omu so omu ya no maye. Police investigation because the processing is a rough, just a delay tactics and as a wrong. Na se matimanya omu dia captain. Then I take it such a long time before even judgment after 8 years. Now this a family no. And then no so ye. It is not a matter say captain Baba back, but the family want to see justice.
That's it.
Which they are not getting. And yet no JB Dankwa family are they there? They are there. When they call the case, the sister be our Tony are there. Every day, court to say, or she said, then cry the Ayamano. Now, so court for 8 good years. 9 years, sir. Because you saw Bebre.
Obetraso.
A damn pa na country, no, ye pe. Say the Quran, and ye debate a law, sir. And I said the Bible, and ye debate a law, sir. Then you know, say Nipanuku Mobine say the Bible ye bima, ya bompa ya manu say, yam find a bon engineer German coffee. Say Quran Susuna, Sharia near the Bay idea because either that no, I don't get this in right. A shaman case. Share, like I said in one of my interviews, say, and then pan a bay so easy, say, a soldier boy, a young man, or namely baby. So quiet, not in a neighborhood in a shallow road. A year if ye in a trap moishia near Tima one a sekai, and you two near the bonny, I will one sekai. Because you're not, I go for cratching now, Chanmina Susan. Aye, nap a cat of nipa. Like I said, no shout, no scream. Boy, 9 years did near Tima Kuni the natural, blooded until so we. Now the next day, the neighborhood, Obia Babashe was a uniform, and Tiakun Obia auntie. Therefore, the country we are faking because say Obitie military release press you say what information fabricate today but the same Sunday no Saturday na case the Sunday sorry yema obi ofi a man especially obi senior no to sorry nyom owi a hatan niema panties akese towels atete ne niema owi a no kwa sorry onim de asi people want just information to testify, say they two papa nini. Nanipa we na ye. It is covered. Now let's go back to our farms, and I'm referring to the land. Land guards. Any nipa umokum umesi umukrumha. Wager SEC. Go and ask the landlords. Abranya cemetery. Obi osi down wager biano. Excavation utuni peti more than 30.
That's right.
Bawi. Not in isolation. Islegon, not in isolation. Nipa bebia enye designated cemetery. Nipa nkofwe siomu bush. So there is something wrong with information and I say investigation processing. Intelligence process, we have a problem. Now when you know, people are doing it because when you say bit my young channel. Then I'm saying say country Senegal you can't kill anybody because the country is self-controlled. By one, the religious bodies, and by two, by the fact say, Omujitum say we ni power me bone krana, men fanche and aminyesi. Now when the law also cut up with you, then when you say what problem?
Oh Senegal.
Yes. What about La Côte d'Ivoire? Obi daho yepugon. Dadia bone nine. Chene nane dadia ni nati. Lawyer bien no abijima catches because nipa ni eche no crime ni mu. How was Ivorians, how were they able to stop bandits? Okay. In the 90s.
That's right.
Côte d'Ivoire bandits, they stormed bank. So they made a law. Aya Laurent Gbagbo ya says obi tu obi botom. Now so obi robbery na China. Bonitio na budget 300,000 CFA. Laurent Gbagbo na yes law no. That was the end of Côte d'Ivoire bandit. Either than that, you know, hardcore bandit. It was initiated in La Côte d'Ivoire. Because a certain law must happen. Somebody must see, instrumentally, judgmentally, somebody is put before the law, and the processes of prolonging the case. Obama prosecutors, so I am free. Ghana prosecutor, Massa, or starting case, you know, or mom starting says you don't done prosecution, don't call retirement. Until the new prosecutor that comes on the case has to start afresh.
Only moon so.
Oh, who docket in be? Peggy Sinibi Ira. Murder cases are docket Ira or Ghana courts.
And also,
Murder cases are dockets Ira. Because your cover prosecutor, no, every different district near the number.
You know about
near the number, near the docket number. Onim district near Kamwasem, Onim town, no, after also best started into the whole thing, no, completely bastardized. Now, could you have how many years of independence, post independence?
60s,
67.
You have 17 and say.
What I say? I mean, show idea. Country way, ya bon.
What's it?
Ya bon.
Square, never can you.
Oh, now they can coach me.
Say, I mean, I can't say I know.
Debbie.
Ghana bon.
I'm very organic when it comes to matters of Ghana. It's in our friend political program, but when you call me any program on national issues, program on Africa, on international scale, I'll be there. I don't do politics. And he said, 67 years of independence till today, yenim nyansa to the sense why the whites have been able to control their country, no? And yet any superstition. Supersonic method be umusu and then yes high intelligence be a they did a noble thing established and created by the Germans. So in BB baby a wo no ye police ni no ya wo to ye no ekrom ho kwadwo wo area ukrom ya do ko ha bad boy be a wo na woni so bia wonim baby a wote.
That's right.
Ana wonim no.
That's simple.
Entian ko fa kwadwo Captain Smart Ghana police na police system say ye pese ye nya balance ni adu akwa to vote. 1 won't take kasano. 2 you don't know the people. 3 you don't understand the cultural settings. 4 the traditional settings won't ase. And this BBC na person ye bias you might as well be biased more than obi ofi.
That's right.
So what is the German approach? The German approach is more police for we farm ha. You're from Tano Sukumasi, and I see you from Abeka, and now you're Dabraka boy. Young Pekio, so you're Dabraka boy police. You said, "Oh, come Makangu, Besabaha, Sadabraka." So when there is a place here, I Dabraka, we smokers are the Nibabio, and it's a Nipan Ye Kunku Madabraka. Now, what it tells bad on your face. We are DCOP, and now you're district commander, young Kofa district commander with free frafra. Tongo Mfane me ye district council because ye pepe for no ye tinima nti ye mpe Islamic and Muslim name ne mfane me tinima no fa inspector no onima born and bred at Numa
onim to problem
fan wonima fan Medina ye zongo for no ye ne atisi zongo no ye tete ye zongo no ye ni si anim ya ho se wo ba fra bonten ba be che ne ya take cover but say obi a ono ye district commander ne ti ho e no nima crime ni si a on tell man adwuma ngu e no no amu before so ho akoda ne a chen say excuse me using the word gariba na ye ana say
say na ye
do you get it and no na British eusu the Holland that has the most efficient police in the world. They don't travel out of 10 kilometers out of your way. See a recruiting or a Dutch police. Now the catchment area and the jurisdiction and in hometown about 10 kilometers. Or that's now how Copem saw the backup pension out of police for 30 years. And the papa just guess. And then the best you are winning. And they have what is called in German, so maybe a friend phantom build. Omo boys say touch you omo. Phone where you are in a group way. Do majumani phone. Yakwati oba earringa nim say sa group we aha newo and to they create yachiwa ne yatwa picture no ma create phantom bill ne de atoho e wo album and this similar crime this year one we are affected the doba yes describe American way. Look at how America within say crime base you New York kakake kojo de oba ho na obo no ya sketch ya hood obi a hood any sketch e den yetim hu ni koche no be ye koche no because say you want to build a picture a design because the police for na yes adwuma omni na na ho and say nipa ni tim describe say no asi ntase ni show that you say on the height to say no they zoom in. They are not going to look for a short person if they know say nipa ni say why 1.6 meters. Am I making sense here?
You're making sense.
It is a 67 years of independence. Now your policing system
1844 training
what is the mission? Near policing system and to me ma crime a sonte because a yeah can say only equipment and it is not true. It is not true. Yes, that challenges is there. America could need full equipment for police. Germany only full equipment for police, but the criminals are always ahead of them. But they're able to arrest. They are able to say, case ba a prosecute when the prosecution no yemfa problem koto pressure and koto prosecutor so because prosecutor the man who keep on hold no so na dwena sesa enkora wo fie school fees wo ho problem wo ho eso koto ni cement.
That's right.
It's the case in prosecutor be static case efe gigi later no I don't oppose bail. Uncle possible near day. Near sack in the best school. Is it crazy? No. On yet. I didn't put MTT near watch you. No, I can't just a dog cost a case. Case a cost. Yeah, get about your 500. 300 near quite. 300 was able to. That's all the man. Do you understand me? The system. Because no one will the next court. No. It does a court in Kujano. And now Van Conos are Van All I know is I had a 300. What you say? It will be any fine now, fashion. Oh, yes, I know. Now, ne mason around. Oh, yes, I know. Now the carpenter so eti duebiase. In Chano Panan or Gigi, I know the Amano or the Akotonei. Why free? It is not only that you're corrupt. Your system had made him corrupt. Your system is telling him, say Bibi Tuna, we need insurance. Bibi Tuna or problem. Now, say, Obioti Greater Accra, don't cry the guns, cry there. Very few a year, woman and police, so I watch here. And ideally, no, Greater Accra are yet the land of the guns, the land of the gun state. Onima Sassen switch me, Onima Sassen chair. Yan Ghana police. Dodo say no mafa gas. Oh. Gas na woman was sleeping name. Over for police. Ewo Teshi. Our young native Teshi boy. Ofa na Teshi police station once you order. You see a balance na de na kwa akoto. Savulungu na to. Savulungu. What de na akoto border bi. Na abra enka dedication. Ewo huni maami huni nuama ede. On tina sima sanum guase ne ma. Send a sister, the brother, the bushani no be queen bibia. Oye so baba jina court akova nipano. Or by fighting the crime out. And I'm giving a challenge to Ghana police. Sir, if you feel so we are 67 years of independent, not some of the achievements, and some of the things na yenye there, then the police and the security services, military there, a full package. Obia to me free baby like abrofuni nyina ye fo mu nyina de mess because only a defense of the state. But police in this intelligence in there, you pick the people from the state and the district, the metropolitan, the region where you pick them, put them there. And let's see the basic country. Now you say so be war ablekuma and the whole no free. Now I find police watch a uniform and what ablekuma police station. Or better my boy or ablekuma abekuno. Because you as a possible one of it. When you say minimum, and minimum you're in a room. Can you come? Some take counter back. Abraham no net to obey my bukunu. No kun obey or baba suspect, obey alleged. See him, and that explains. They now can say, Obi Timoko police station. Na soldier ni in the eyes, glaring eyes. Actually. This country dangerous so. The issue has to do with land. More free land and so even the Nippon and land no. Equity says a young cocker no not at police station. And do you know the interest and the dynamics of the case? When we say boy is an police in the no. Boy now two chokum so or no police. Can you imagine? And it tells you, said, that is not the first time, according to some people who have voluntarily given a result. Oh, yeah, oh, my, yeah, say, let's go to the bush, some confirmation. And yes, so you need one with the reactions, the effectiveness of the state. Instead of being efficient, you know, Ghana is always reacting and we are very effective. And I'm going to say, you're born and you affect people. We expect efficiencies to run the country, not effectiveness.
You're right. The whole premier. Yes.
When are we going to start this? Say no, our recruitment system is bad driven. Our recruitment system is bad driven. 2, even kwano maka say when you asuade any nyansade ema the military command high command the police high command say when you uniform man cry na wo asase nobody stops you from having a land. Name of ideal no ko asase so go as even a private individual. Name of the moment I would do uniform subesha no a sense because your land na etoni nyina no e kroma law bi ani ha. Enti chiefo eye hwanyo oton asase a onfa ho obeto many patri because asase na mu no there's no land demarcation, there's no plotting. Country Ghana etim to obi se maton 40-acre plot wanyi road. Wanyi road 40-acre plot watam obi so estate developer
ekwan bia
nyim dabi woni recreational center akra ni baby a odi agro yeni football park
me se wa wo sika kra pese wo yi kwan kra asase wura mo mpene.
Yeah, you can't because the market one new allocation be to baby. Now your town and country planning. On what say obi so atop 5-acre plot, 5-acre or filling it tip top or sitting in album into baby a back up a road and go and look for it. Then country cranny. What country is this? Because your country be when you're running. What are we? It just said we will reverse the entry. Police have to change their recruitment system. Politicians will not allow them because say police administration say this particular police with this XYZ number on a
senior on the ye free man kesimo bank enna ACP ama police sergeant instruction enna MP so eba na MP no etimi asesa ACP instruction sergeant ne say me na mema yenyimadi na kom nkode me ono ACP no okotena office wo kra me na mema kom nkode me ti politician timi overturning ACP instruction or the eja our checkpoint.
And I've mentioned it severally. Sir, so I call na European police. Who are you? And I'm calling the countries of the Nordic, the 5 Nordic states. Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Iceland, and Finland. Papa?
Sweden in Norway police chiwa.
Basa, who your politician no cry? I never chill said driver, air driver, or say crew. You have a problem. Meaning say, confer government transport, who are first if in a week I don't know where you use. Now confer government transport, the problems are ebia commuters you go through and you cannot contribute on the floor of parliament.
Say Norway minister now, but now
the only person with one bodyguard in Norway is only the prime minister, one bodyguard. In 1994, Almighty Helmut Kohl, German stalwart, one of the most popular, best and long-serving German prime minister, Bundeskanzler, and when that time the capital was not in Berlin, it was in Bonn, Cologne. And I started there one Juma, and on the pipe of best year. On any abrewa, Nensio Tugu. And then the security police officer at the gate. And I could cry and they sense you. They are calling for services at Umunyamai, but don't mention you too. Free police officer and so my catch and said, that is not mine of Gabe. It is not my duty.
Why? Police in the country.
Helmut Kohl.
Would have chance a former president Kufo. Then you feel pie. Now, Nita is a Kufo sense you. Now, Wafre Sedu. Now, Sedu catch and say, Kufo, I am a duty. Since I won't wait, Moses Amuzu. Then I am ready.
Oh, there was a uniform, no matter runs and you. Eh? Could you over incident this year, which I was involved? Eh? One night to be. I won't give you details. A bit tricky. And the other car now. The name painful will Krumha. High profile personality to Krumha, you'll be shocked. And I was the one driving the car. I was rich, have baby and another office one. Night around 12 o'clock. My car at that time was not registered. When I mentioned the year the people will know. So I'm not mentioning the year until I leave you to think.
No, we will think.
What they said, and a police respectfully, omu pick up. The inspector and the meet my bundu or retirement meet my bundu, the chief inspector Dako. Very handsome, nice man.
Chief inspector Dako, good morning.
No, on a chain. I'm saying this because when the police move you, and not chain. See and register a car in a dinner manager. In Tianya day. Yamian Fakanu goes to police station and packet. And the personality is tripping the ticket anymore. And the backward team. Sorry, do you know who we are? Do you know Papa and say, Baba? Martina Cross were for just 30 years. I got me 3 years. Me 2 years, me call Pesha in the Mabu crying. But trust station back home. Made the Majuman away. Ye media, and young Mamabum. Me ma Kumasi Cross station were crossing for 30 years. And the Achim. Yes, you so police station, baby a corner. I didn't sign. I dare send you. Or may uncle. Or say there be young packet can near the onion chain. Yan loss. Or can't you any pass out for? And they come say, Moana, I am law. Now, Mom say, Mommy, as you near Juman as officers. Monco packet car, dear Chamber Farm can to come. Hey, now back what kind of honor. A fret. Police high authority. Now, police are radio. Car number this and this at Dome Radio and Alpha. Immediately, Roma Police Headquarters. Papa says every arrest is arrest. Uncle. Ujina and Chain, either say the car number call. And I say, one of the Nature say, yeah, corner, nipper be originating call, high command. The pressure I told to say, on any team into my police quarters to enable us to go. Papa said, on penny.
Inspector Dako.
Yes. Also, watch here, there, watch here.
Every arrest is arrest.
Every arrest is arrest. In 20 days, because you sad sorry, now make a show no. Hey, 2 hours near the general Papa.
You could be watching the year, maybe no.
Papa is watching. After na course ne ba from police high command. And then Papa and Peso Chileno. Won't you move call? Us no way. So when I'm a shared driver now or driver car and so team, and we see ye. Now boy and so at the backup police station. He's in the police service in Jimmy Money. Or buy and whom knows Alaji. I'm say you know oh. Inspector we there, you didn't know. We're difficult to scarecrow maybe because what you no Alaji. Said the Papa news and I'm a catcher and say, Minini pass any say. Could you and your ticker anymore? I said it say you need mini pal we say your ticker anymore. And I was saying I'm saying Annie. And of fair children who say, hey, and Papa's on Tiasse, Papa's on Tiasse. And it's on a tear there. O could you run and him name to Carnivani? Yes, I can't me a crown. Now, Papa, we pass what you know. Could you? I respected that police officer. I respected him to the core.
What you?
Or say what she ain't. And the story they say, ye Janie, me to Carni Janie. I blast some pay for it. Ye corner penny beer and pay you funny be almost said, no. Police in the way. Yantiasse. Ye be nedi. Oh, now my high command is so called neighbor. You see a few horses no be that be Yantiasse. Do you know what happened?
Tell me.
Obia Denaba or police station no need. Number of days, some few days. Within a short time. That day na omo in events omo circular you know omo edekono omo messages no
abase transfer no
ano pana ka omo de ne esako back the next police black Maria ni mu bi de ne kokra abra ne makra ku school anopa no and I'm saying me no way because you the story was sweet but penyina no ka ho no say Ghana police phone to say this country will be better. So he himself has to enter and intervene for the police officer to be brought back.
Wow. Wonderful.
Do you understand me? This is a person who has dedicated himself and is telling you on your face, say, my time baby had more than 30 years, I can't be bothered. So I transfer me. Mejuma na me ye. What's the man faka yen lines to see P0liçe macho. Faka no ko suade cha be faka. Because you're not wedding. And machoism of who you are doesn't really matter. So if we allow them to operate with the laws and then within Nehemiah Choma, but the whole thing boils down on the fact that so what the never region. Nessa kojo nimho. Sure police for don't go different region. Would you say and excuse me to say police for your appetites? Who can say you more? Master, depression and frustration. Ya fan pa the nefri ebi Ashanti region. Near the Nakoto Wasa North. Oni obi a ho ne busuani ni ho. Ne salary no ogin. Won timi mfa bi kwa no abehwe ne yire. Ene ne ma. Edan na de ama no na che guard room. The system and the transportation cost does not even permit to do weekend. Na ne yire de ne ma every Kumasi ye kwa Friday ni aba Sunday na nkrana ku school into otio. Enti wo be ne a system ni ye pa eso luku ba bi e tonsa. Boys no nkotwa ansa of farms no afo madam fo because ko obenya fufu adi. Obenya ansa no. Enti over the year no wa ba ye drunkard. Enya by will but by the system that has engineered this kind of move. Now a bit to menu national Ghanaians. Police for Papetesi. Share. Oba Petesi. The Okomuno. But what I say. Then let's come back to their ranking. Hey!
And there's a 1 month discussion.
Obitako police. 27 years and a home about Krankan, also a man Kuribiada. And to such a police officer, na ocean age, na climb up, na the age, a balloon, a volley up. Now at Tinaho, no greater cry. No, no, mianani, and no matter to motu, because police they have to fill their own fuel. Or Tony motu, no funny jacket, no agent reflector. Police, if we work room her, they should throw a challenge on your TV. How many of them MTTU and no more Omo Okada? Ono no jiji echi Okada, eji Okada is card to repair ni motu. Hey.
Ghana.
Now, excuse me, so you mean
Daddy,
what Okada 10. Ana 2, 3, 4. Omi adwuma no pana by 8:30 some ko barras e dey na eye market ko no ba no kudidwa. E do weekend a police for a ukura onya ayin tip no obi ari akokwa anopa na oto ne nsa bia we onyeska no ben mabetese. Enti we can encourage them, we can encourage the system, we can change the system. All this in box together say the recruitment drive now and the politicians influences no what. Enti a moment mean function enti so obi kum obi a ontimi function. Enti murder cases in kojo enjai and Ghana kills more than any other country in West Africa. Either police can challenge, either the military intelligence, either the BNI, all of them should come and say, Omonfa Kromwa say security profile. Now such a nice country under President Kufuor in 2005, 2004. The most highest wanted criminal on this country was an armed robber, Atayi. That was what was the police profile.
That's right.
Look at where we are now and the murder cases. High profile. Mumusa President Kufuor, the most wanted criminal in the country of 34 million people was only an armed robber.
Atayi. It took a few watches to arrest him.
Send the mark of watches on 500 cities.
Tell you.
5 million cities was the ransom on Atayi's head. Such a country, what mama security power at my prong low see.
What's your Atayi 500?
500 Ghana cities. So let's ask now. Post Atayi. Send a boy and SNK NG Queen Maniba. Because someone here what they call 120 years. That is not the type of crime I occurs now in the country.
A full glare of the police at a police station, a military man.
That is not. Atayi couldn't have done that. And he wouldn't have done that. Shababi Omkwacheno, with all the most wanted man in Ghana, Omkwan Osi Niama, Osi around the boss as a hata. Na enedye rampantly, the beer yakum nipa. Rampantly, young boy beer timkuobi, and cry 10 years kojo, Timkumobi. and cry 14 years, 18 kubi, 15-year boy, why a medra, 16-year boy, why a medra, 18-year boy, Otim Kumobi, Oba, Etim Kumobi, Oba Timkum Nikru Timkum Nere, Ninginano, we are unresolved murder cases, Yati Anameboa, Ningina, Attorney General. The Attorney General, Nefa, Nekranyema. Are you not fed up? Are we not fed up? Kojo? Mamima, interesting dynamics. We are dealing with national issues, so we can cross carpet everywhere.
And then we are not Sabo. They are Francophone one, because I say you.
Kojo?
Patrick Chinobeba. Anna.
Kojo, the abiding government affair. Shaya, interestingly, which office established the office of the special prosecutor? Is that not Attorney General?
That's right.
I don't know. A presidential special initiative. But then it must have an authority and a certain ministry under the justice and then Attorney General Department. Is that not it?
That's right.
Now, on one office now established, on one team side the local court, whom you need a court. Could you? Over Cecilia Dapaskis, Attorney General office of the special prosecutor, whom you need a court.
And we now want to talk
against it. Yeah, and that case we officer was establishing. Whilst I know office now, woman rules, regulations, conditions, service of work, ni bibia man or no any meaning as I could one judge. In such a country, say nipa be to send me and to say innocent person be to baby bibi koyena. Who is to fight for you? Who defends you? And where does the law work and where does the law mean the justice? The law is one thing, and the justice is another thing. It's the law that originates and brings the conclusion to the justice. It's the law now, Munankasani justice in no problem there. Where are we talking about here? And how would the murder cases stop? And the solutions, you know, because you console nechi. The police must, without delay, almost stop recruitment, you know, any postings, you know. Say, if it is not too late it is not. Any country beyond person will be the next one. Meaning, say, member with that within a matter of time, no. Say, now, no, the new police recruitment, no, because you try this system. First, you see, I didn't say Nkrumah. That was what the British did to you. The British did that commonsensically. Meaning, say, no person with Nkrumah, who was here to bet my children, you must have to fight you. That was the clever thing the British did.
Until Nkrumah the police. Or Matna Krumah.
Do you understand me? And now, how much police do you go barracks? Now the barracks say these were the people near training how to shoot. And the British and person better any guns, no. And the Montana barracks now who PR British police need security. What you say on for you PA. And it's no mere police barracks. 67 years down the line,
we are still a police.
Still, I also pursue police barracks. Now say yati tiengo ni fear. Where is the police officer? Abra also so ratio no one police officer to take about 1,200 Ghanaians. On one most uniforms are off ne credit to doom. We need credit or labor free.
Doom so cross aba.
Uncle you. And to say a police theater, we have a problem. And to see change a niama. Na a kunkumun pa dear. And my can say religious bodies. Yenya ni woman within someone in web all over no. I am sorry ni na eko. Senya Islam na ya other religious bodies. And then you come into the people Ghana be a murderous country like that with impunity. Because